Here in round 4, Device. Yep. Ooh, I like it when you get dangerous. Jumps up Xbox, goes peeking towards top mid. Sure enough, OG, they are crouching inwards, crawling towards him. And Mantu. Device not able to find any movement inside of the A site. There is nobody there. If only he had the bomb. He has to double back for it. Issa's going to jump up right into him. In fact, that's an offering.
That's huge, yeah.
Now, if he uses his Molotov on CT spawn, he can just go right in for this bomb plant.
Yeah, the rotation's going to be slow. He's got the AWP, which I would take an AWP over a rifle in this 1v3 in the post plant specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, a smoke to use, and you know he'll get creative with it. Now it's a 1-on-2. I mean, it's basically 50-50 at this point. In Device, he's not scared of Cat. He's taking down the long player. He's looking for the fight in CT spawn. It feels like it's coming. He does grab that shot. Another up the ramp, and he isn't spotting anybody coming out of that smoke. But that player, oh my god, actually MBK does trade him out, doubling up in CT with his teammate and denying another clutch from Device.
Listen, man, there's a small group of players where in that 1v4 with that bomb plant, you can...
Bombs out long, and it's a 1 versus 3. What a weird round.
They know where he is, too. Or they should, yeah. You can see Tabson setting it up. They're going to go for the hunt, and they're going to trade places.
I don't think Tabson will ever guess this. He's about to have a heart attack. Okay, well, he's picked up the bomb. Centaurus is next to try and challenge Newwk, who's got that off. Oh! And at an off angle, he headshots him just to make absolutely sure he's dead. And Tizian walking up behind. Again, he's been... I feel like Tizian's whole game has been just flanking. That's never going to happen. Like, it's never actually been put into play. He's just been walking up behind them all along.
Yeah, he tends to be the last alive for Big. He tends to be the guy playing for the clutch. And well, now it better pay off for him, because unfortunately for him, this is the difference between double digits for Big or a 9-6, which I think will be very deflating for Big, given how the beginning of this half was playing out.
I agree that we won't feel nearly as cool. Well, here we go. A little bit of noise being made. Newwk now sneaking right in, and a straight headshot to take him down.
OG are going to be in their comfort zone.
Well, it begins with an opening kill from Dupree. NBK loses his head. And even despite that frag towards the A site, Astralis, they're going to continue on this journey towards B, which is exactly where OG would hope they attack. We've got Valda boosted up on boxes. We've got a man back in the dark corner. And Device missing his chance at a clean opening kill here. Montu just one frag. Always the possibility of a threat to push through spawn smoke. Valda holding for now, does die to Dupree. And the last 2 members of OG both over on coffins. Whoa, Zipix, the moment he plants that bomb, gets killed. Low HP as well for Astralis. This is not a bad spot for OG whatsoever. They've still got the kit on Alexi B. They have to understand that these remaining players are pinned to the back of the bomb site. It's just a matter of getting clean kills, which has happened both directions. Dupree, the ace in the pistol. We've still got a flashbang, a smoke grenade here for Astralis to work with. Cat control still very under wraps, not a problem. They're just locking down this retake attempt on the forefront of it all. Alexi has 1 point of health left over. Smoke grenade to cancel out the molly. That makes it a little bit more interesting, but that damage that just landed, that is huge. And Glaive, he's gonna jump on top of this bomb. It's a 5-second stick. Valda's on the wrong side. Valda doesn't hit him in time.
He got him. Holy hell, he actually pulls that out. No way that just happened.
Believe it or not, it did.
Why do you have to swing off Cat if the bomb's planted there? Did he come all the way out to... Oof, that was a great shot. This was, also you had a player rotate CT... Valda came through CT spawn. Alexi came all the way out.
All the way out.
If Valda could... If the player in CT spawn could get there in time...
He still doesn't know, and eventually he's going to get run down. But the bomb is planted, and it's a 3-on-4. A couple of people real low on the big side, and CTR pushing through, instantly taking down Tabs, and not getting caught sleeping, it looked like. So now it's all on CTR. He has lost Hampus in the back fight there. Good headshot on 1. Can he get another? He can indeed. And Tizian is 1 bullet away, and it'll be a 1 versus 3 quad kill at the end for CTR.
Look how cool it is. There it is, buddy. This is everything he hopes for. Series of duels, you give me the USP and then you face me one after another. I'll take those fights every day of the week. What is this, FPL?
Yeah, like he was essentially, a super experienced player that had just a lot of years behind him, which we know is not true. So, like it's hard not to lose. That's, you know, undiscovered for a second, but I'm sure being down there, if he fires it, they'll figure it out. No, Hampers, it's not. You're not right on. You need to keep guessing. It's like live action battleships.
What is this battle? Oh, knock though.
He's trying really his best. Oh, what? That is so stupid. I can't believe it.
That same smoke comes through. Glaive on duty to watch the tunnels.
Oh, but he doesn't get the headshot. Now Magis claws one off of middle. We've got ourselves a 1v1.
Oh, he falls into the site though. Will Mantu think he left?
He's just playing behind the column.
He thinks he left.
Volda jumps in. He's just playing around with him. Volda up close and personal. Loses his head as Astralis take 15.
Oh, he keeps his cool. That is so well played by Magisk. Love how he just instantly decides to stay in the site instead of going outside, knowing that Mantu's going to focus all of his attention there. That is some beautifully played CS, and Glaive as well. Both players left alive at the end definitely have an incredible amount of impact here. And this is one where, once again, MBK gets all these kills in.
Astralis in a great spot. It's all about this CT retake now. Everybody walking up from OG. Issa kicking it off with a nice clean headshot. P250 at a distance. Looks to pop down range, but it doesn't seem to work. It's all on Magisk. He's got two players right ahead. They can barely stand at this point. 11 HP left between them, and yet that's all they need. OG, a 6th round win.
No one did a thing that round except Issa. I would just like to say, all of those shots, if he died on any one of those kills, it would have fallen completely apart from OG. I think that last exchange of bullets between, of blanks between Alexi and Magis said the most. But yeah, let's relive this. An insane shot on Dupree. He gets the pit frag as well as the refrag on Glaive, and eventually comes in after he puts the mag back into the gun. The final headshot on Magisk as well really just does everything.
The pretty quick sequence as well between the first kill on ramp, the pit player, and then nice low HP, no grenades for the terrorists.
Oh man.
But he could cut off Volda.
Oh, he's waiting for that too. My goodness. Is this the perfect angle?
Ooh, he changes angle. And that's what's going to ultimately cost him. Magisk, he could have just seen the barrel. Mantu's going to have to eventually walk out from library, loses his head immediately, but Magisk, I mean, he is very much locked into the corner. It's low HP for Volda. Magisk through the box. 5-round lead now. That is all they needed.
That's insane. That's such an insane 1v2. The play to kill the player inside of library was especially cool. How he hid just enough, bait that guy forward, came through, still standing on the box, so it was very unexpected that he'd still be up there if he was going to peak in this position, and here we see the second half of that. Mantu gets played, and he finds a way out of the situation. Just as you said, it looked like he was very stuck, and still, he took that small...
Going to prompt Searson to back off, and that sets up the bait. Xantares is not going to miss that chance, brings it back to a 4-on-4.
Well, that actually loses them all the map control. Not going down means they have no one on the A side, so they probably should go pretty quickly here. And they are. I really respect it. I think this is a great idea, but oh, what a turnaround. Tizian! Wonderful triple kill. He just locked it down, and if he had more bullets, I bet that would have been a quad too, but he did everything that he needed to do, and Rez goes down. That is... Listen, for NIP, it is such a good call, and it would have absolutely 100% worked if Tizian hadn't...
No, if Rez hadn't thrown that flash. Do we have Rez? Do we have that flash grenade from Rez?
Team flash?
He literally just team flashed them both as they tried to fight Tizian.
Oh, let's see.
They were both full blind.
Oh, no.
That flash, like... oh, how insanely frustrating is that got to be if you're on NIP? Rez is just like, I'm trying to...
Here we go. Second half coming up. CTR under a little bit of pressure. They want to try and see if they can run him down. There is a follow-up grenade from the T side, so trying to make that work. He's falling back into the site, and finally they get him. He's got some backup, though, and everyone is blind inside of the site. Keto, though, brilliant round out of him. Tabson will join in, and they just wrecked that bomb site. They got so deep into it that even if NIP had several members there, they just had no idea where Big actually were on it. So, yeah, nice play. Keto here. These are some really good shots. And he checks behind him. It's a nice turnaround here. Just, yep. It's like, I'm going to make absolutely sure.
I'm wondering if that was the identical setup to what Astralis used yesterday against NIP with an HE from Sky.
He's not going to attempt it instead. It's a 2-on-1 as Tabson goes down. Plopsky just patient. And now, Citizen, what do you do here? They have smokes. If they put up a smoke on that bomb, he might be toast.
Plopsky has a second smoke as well. But he's got the bomb planted for him, so he knows that there's a position. It's just he doesn't have an AK. This is a nightmare situation here, Anders. Unless that happens.
Yeah, I mean, and now the smoke, I mean, Plopsky has it, but he's just walking right in. And Searson, lightning fast, takes him down. No smoke was ever deployed, and I'm not sure I agree with that. But regardless, it's a good round here out of big, even though it did almost blow up for them. This is so dangerous. Again, I think CTI in a lot of times he'd get a kill right there. He'd at least get one of them.
But I think this may be him trying to adjust to, again, you know, we have to take into account he's adapting to elite level CS now, right? On the fly, on the spot, here online. Maybe not.